This video is going to cover equations, translating them, and solving them. You're given a word problem and you have to solve it. Real-world applications. So here we go. A local craft fair charges the vendors a flat rate of $15 plus $5 for each hour that they spend at the fair. If the vendor owed $50, how many hours did he remain at the craft fair? So the vendor has to pay $15 plus $5 for each hour. Let's go ahead and write that out as an equation. $15 flat rate. That means the $15 doesn't change. But then we have $5 for each hour, plus $5 for each hour. That's going to be plus 5 times the hours. And then the vendor owed $50 at the end of the day. So vendor owed $50 is going to be equals 50. So now we know we have enough information to figure out how many hours he worked. We're going to solve this like an equation. We're going to get rid of the constant. We're going to subtract 15 from both sides. And then we're going to get that. 5h equals 35. We're going to divide both sides by 5. And we're going to get 7 hours. H equals 7. He was at the craft fair for 7 hours. Here's the next one. During the fall, you charge $8 to go to a house and rake the leaves, and you also charge an additional $6 for every hour that you rake the yard. If you earned $32, how many hours did you spend raking the leaves? So you're going to charge $8 just to show up. So that's the constant, $8 showing up, plus an additional $6 for every hour. So you're going to do 6 times the number of hours. So if you worked 1 hour, you'd do 6 times 1 and then add 8. 2 hours, you'd do 6 times 2, then add 8. Well, we ended up making $32 at the end of the day. So we can figure out the number of hours by solving this equation. We're going to subtract 8 from both sides, and then we're going to divide by 6, and you get H being 4 hours. You were raking leaves for 4 hours. You spend $1,400 on new furniture. The store allows you to make a down payment of $500 and then pay the remaining balance in 4 equal monthly payments. What are those monthly payments? We have this $1,400. That's the total amount paid. Let's talk about the things we have to pay first in order to figure out the total amount. We're going to do a down payment of $500. That's a one-time payment. And then the remaining balance in 4 equal monthly payments. So that means you're doing 4 equal monthly payments, 4p. Each month you're going to make a payment for 4 months. Okay, and then we have the total cost as $1,400. So there we go. To figure this one out, we're going to get rid of our constant first. We're going to subtract off the 500. And then we have this. 4 times the payments is 900. We're going to divide by 4. And that's 4 payments of $225. So that's how much you'd have to pay each month. Cell phone company. A cell phone company charges $17 plus 25 cents for each text message sent. If the total bill was $50, how many text messages were sent? So let's just figure out what they're charging. $17 down payment doesn't change. No matter what, even if you sent no texts at all, you'd still have to pay $17 plus 25 cents for each text. And your bill was $50. So we're going to solve for t. We're going to subtract off the 17. And you get 33 over here. You're going to now divide by 25 cents. You're going to divide that out. It's a little bit different just because we have a decimal as a coefficient. Still not a big deal. 132 texts were sent. 132. It's a lot of texts. Well, for some of you it's a lot of texts. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. James' age is 5 less than twice Nikki's age. If James is 9, how old is Nikki? James' age is, we're going to go ahead and write J equals 5 less than. That's a switcheroo phrase. It's going to be that. Twice Nikki's age. That means 2 times Nikki's age. Now, currently we have 2 unknowns. We wouldn't be able to do much with this. But then they say James is 9, so we can replace J with 9. Now we can figure out Nikki's age. We can add 5 to both sides, and then divide both sides by 2, and we get 7 being Nikki's age. Nikki is 7 years old. Went through this pretty quick. If you need to watch any of it again, you can pause. Hope it helps. Best of luck to you.